Earth and Environmental Studies major, and I first decided to apply for the Costa Rica program because I've always been really interested in sustainability and protecting wildlife, and I really wanted the opportunity to go to Costa Rica and really experience what I've been trying to protect and really figure out why wildlife and the environment is so important. And I got to speak to some of the local Costa Ricans about it, and it became really clear that everyone here in Costa Rica and in specifically Mastatal, they all really care about wildlife, and it's a humongous part of their lives, and that's why they're here. They're here for the environment and for all of the wild bugs and plants, and people just really value it here, and that was so amazing to me. And plus, I am amazed that I got the chance to hike through 2 rainforests and see all of the animals that I did, and see a wild toucan and take a picture of it. And just being in a place where being sustainable is so easy and it comes so naturally to people, and that was really amazing to see, and gives me hope for bringing that back to the US and being able to share that with people. And just getting to experience it firsthand, I'll never forget being able to do that, because this has given me a lot more energy to just go back to the US and keep fighting for protection for the environment, for wildlife, and to help introduce more sustainable practices at UCI and in the US.
Hi, I'm Samir. I'm a senior at UC Irvine. I'm a public health science major and an earth and environmental science major. And I've learned so much here in this Costa Rican trip. I mean, look at this. It's gorgeous. But really, I mean, it's not only about the nature, it's not only about the things that we learn, how the environment runs, but it's about the sustainability. And it's about the whole like community effort on how everybody works together, everybody communicates, and it's something that I feel that we're missing, back at home. And it's something that I hope to bring back at home. So, enjoy.
Hi, I'm Nicola Freeman. I'm a junior at University of California, Irvine, and this Costa Rica experience has been a lot more than I thought it would be. Clearly, I'm currently milking a cow, which is something I can check off my bucket list. But it's been more than that. I've experienced a lot. Ooh, the cow! And I thought that I would come here and change people's lives, but my life has been changed more in more ways than I thought it would be. The people here are happier than any of the people well, that's not true, but so many more people in America, and they have so much less. And it's made me realize that it's the little things that count, as silly as that sounds. So it's definitely changed my priorities, and it's something I want the rest of the world to have too.
Hi, my name is Dorian Kim. I'm a sophomore at UCI, and my major is biological sciences. And the thing I learned about this trip was just how resourceful people can be, and how nothing really goes to waste and everything is used for a purpose. And I've also learned about the importance of community and family. It's just so amazing to see how, everyone will come out to see a soccer game at like 4 or 5 p.m. in the afternoon. And it's just really cool to see. And I've also learned a lot about nature, insects, wildlife, how plants grow and things like that. So it was a really great experience, and I would definitely recommend this trip to anyone who's interested.
Hi, my name's Emma Baumhauer. We're in the mangroves of Costa Rica right now, and I'm having the time of my life. I've gotten so much out of this trip. It's been an amazing experience. I've learned so much about the cultures of Costa Rica and how it's so different from America, and I love it, and they're so family oriented. It's so great. Gosh, I've learned that you can really be dedicated to sustainability, and when you dedicate yourself to that and make it your life, it's really doable and not as difficult as people make it seem in the United States. So, gosh, yeah, I've had so much fun. I played football. By football, I mean soccer with the Costa Rican kids and other volunteers from other parts of the world, and it's just been an incredible experience. So thank you everyone who's helped me on this journey, and all my new friends. I love you guys.
I'm shooting more, and what I got out of this experience is just like a chance to see something that is completely different than what I normally know about. Like in the United States, like you don't think about how everything you do affects your environment, but here, like they really do. All of the food is composted, like the bathrooms like everything has a use for it. And I know like in commons, you just like eat some food and like throw the rest away and nothing ever go over it. But here, it's so pretty and like they want to take care of the land, and I think it's amazing. And I am so happy that I went on this trip, and I got somebody to cover my duties, because otherwise I would have been really sad to miss out on everything. I love it here.
Hi, my name is Cynthia Fan. I am a first year and a psychology major, and this week in Costa Rica has been full of adventures. I've done so many things that I've always wanted to do since a little kid. Like I milked a cow, and I swam under a waterfall, and I hiked through the rainforest, and I used a compost toilet, which was really cool, and not many people can say that they did. And it's just been, I just realized that there are a lot of similarities between different cultures, and I think that's great, and that just gives me a lot of hope for humanity, and I really enjoyed my time in Costa Rica.
I have gained so much more than just friendship, but also personal growth, and also a better understanding of the Costa Rican culture. And because of that, I have really accomplished my focus as a global citizen. And besides just being immersed in this cultural experience, I've also, through making friends with people from different backgrounds, I've also I've also gained a better understanding of the different cultures. And just from this experience, it's really taught me that it might sound cliche, but really to enjoy like the simple things in life. And I think this trip was definitely needed for me to open my eyes to that. And from this, I hope to come back to UCI and just to apply what I've learned here into my regular life.
Hello, my name is Jose Jacobo. I'm a third-year mechanical engineer, and the reason I came for this is to experience something new. I mean, a different culture, a different environment, and learn more about the global sustainability. What I really like about this experience is that everything I learn in class, I put it in action, and you learn so much about the ecosystem and how it's affected by all the pollution that we make and all the things that we really don't take into account. That's why we should have a restoration for future generations, because I believe we only think about our future and we don't think about our kids' future. So keeping the environment safe and preserving what we have and making the most of it is what is important. So that's what I learned about this experience.
My name is Jamie Wan, and I'm a second year urban studies major and global sustainability minor. This week has been it's crazy. I can't even describe it in one word, but I'm just so glad that I have this opportunity to go on this trip with such amazing people. I'm just so glad we're all so different. We came from such different diverse backgrounds, and everyone has taught me a lot, and I'm just so glad that everyone has opened up and shared about themselves, and I feel like we've all grown a lot personally, and especially for me, I'm just glad to see that there's just so many people that are passionate, and just that passion by itself can really do a lot, and it's contagious. And I'm just so glad that all these students are here. They spent their spring break here in a third world country trying to learn more, and I'm just so excited to see what's gonna happen when we all go back and see all the projects that we're going to do, and just really excited. Thank you, everyone.
Hi, I'm Nathan. I'm a first year and I'm an English major. What I got out of this experience is that I got to learn a lot about culture. I got to learn a lot about how a different society functions and how their values differ a lot from how we value things, like they appreciate in comparison to us. And I just had a lot of fun. I got to see a lot of nature, and I got to do a lot of things I wouldn't have been able to do in America.
I can't even like put it to words. Like we've done so much, I've learned so much, and one of those things that I really took back from here is like making a difference in the world, because like before I thought change was like kind of impossible because the world was so big. Like how can you like even make a change on this planet, you know? But then like when I came here and I saw the volunteers, like some of them just gave up their whole lives and built up a community, and it was just so like inspiring. And I know when I come back, like I really learned that change is possible, and it's definitely not impossible.
Hi, I'm Henna, one of the student coordinators for this Costa Rica trip. I'm a fourth year International Studies and Political Science double major at UC Irvine. And this experience has been a once-in-a-lifetime experience for me. I've learned so many new things, and I think it's really turned everything I knew or thought I knew about myself upside down and made me challenge myself and question myself and really put things in perspective for the future. I think the most important thing that I've learned about during this trip is the relationships that are formed here, how they're formed, how they're maintained, and how to kind of make those more universal in the world. And I think it's the love that I've seen here and the relationships and the strength of them is something that I will always remember, and something that I hope to incorporate more into my life in the future. Pura vida!
I'm Jennifer, and I had the pleasure of working with this group of students down here in Costa Rica. And it's been a fantastic journey, both the cultural immersion and global sustainability. All of our expectations, I think, were definitely exceeded. The hospitality, the experience, the ability to really get to know a community has been fantastic. I think the biggest thing about this week has been just a renewing faith in the fact that it's all about relationships. It's something I knew before, but I think everybody was able to see that firsthand, that the relationships that Marcos, our guide, had with Mastatal, the relationships that El Tiburon had with the different communities here, that were able to make all of this possible. So I think the students really had a great time. I know I had a great time learning about Costa Rica, learning about how we can live a sustainable life, and how we can bring those ideas now back to Irvine and the UCI campus. So it's been totally amazing, and very thankful for all the people who helped support us in getting here. And pura vida!